10,000 tick trap. Pandas, pandas, pandas. I got bros in Atlanta, just in dope, lean in a Fanta. Pandas, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, everybody. I'm Bye Money. We just finished the pre-market show. Always have a great time there. Day trading, good morning. Mike G, good morning. Zahari, welcome. Bill Seven, thank you for joining. FZen, welcome. Kalubers. Great morning, everybody. Mike Richardson, good morning. FZen, this morning I like the scalp button. I appreciate that. Huri, I'm here. Don't worry. I'm here. Your favorite here. Your favorite panda's here. Zahari says, hey, Panda, I passed my second eval yesterday for the first time, but I did it only 4 days. On Apex, it says you have to trade at least 7 days. What should I do? Zahari, this is what you should do. Trade one single micro contract and get in and out of your trade just so you can clock in a trading day. And that's all you have to do. Literally, you go in and out. You lose about $1 or something. As long as, you're still safe with the dollar or something loss. But if you go in and out of the trade, you lose $1, something like that. And, yep, that's it. You don't have to make money. No, you do not. John, good morning. Frank Angelo, welcome. Aichituo. Good morning. Pandas, welcome to the stream. We are starting a brand new series called Life-Changing Money. Why? Because we got 4 accounts running, revolving right now. And with 4 accounts, if you can make $100 on average per day on one account, you can make 6 figures by the end of a trading year. So that's what we're trying to do. Life-changing money with 4 accounts. If you want to know exactly how many accounts I have, that's what the pre-market show is for. You can join the pre-market show if you want to see exactly how I'm doing, how much money I make. That's all available for you. So anyone who says, oh, Panda's fake, blah, 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 blah. Well, it's because they haven't joined the pre-market show. It's there available for you. So at least I make it available. If it's that important to you. Caliber says, I made 190 this morning just from the pre-market show advice. Go, baby. Congratulations. Zahari says, negative 375 on the day. Exactly. Exactly what you need. Because you're just trying to trade the micros until you get your 7 trading days. So you just do that 1 time a day until finally you pass it. Zahari says, will I get funded right after I trade on the 7th day? Like the moment you trade? No. On the 7th day, they have like a batch process that goes through all the accounts, and who knows, you might get it the day after. It may take, I realize it's taking a little bit longer, I think. That's what I've been hearing, to get the funded email. But you should typically get it on the 8th day after your 7 trading days. The 8th day, it should get an email hopefully before 12, right? Hopefully before midnight. But if not, just be patient and it'll eventually come. Jeez, what a skunk. I'm the skunk master. Seriously. Jeez, look at that skunk. Perfect skunk. I saw the trap, and I really like the setup, how it looked like, but I just felt uneasy because I know we're in a strong downtrend. So I ended up skunking it once I saw it reverse, and good skunk overall. Pushing down, probably making a new low. Jeez. Market's about to open in 1.5 minutes. Let's look at the daily chart real quick. Look at this daily chart. Just look at this. This is crazy. Crazy. We got a trap trade, and it triggers, and that trap fails, but then that fails, and now this is a strong move down. And wow, I mean, we have been in an uptrend for a very long time, so we're kind of breaking down now. It really does feel like a breakdown here. The weekly chart touching the 20 EMA, so it may bounce here actually, and I wouldn't be surprised if we actually get a little bounce here. So we could see a bull trend day today. It might be crazy, it might happen. Just saying, it's there. It is there. And 10,000 tick chart. We can use this later, but let me go over my off-stream trades before the market opens. Off-stream trades, I took I took a lot. I ended up skunking a lot. I mean, I think I'm still timid because we're starting this new series, but I skunked this trade after stream. Could have made a scalp. I scalped here, trading range, scalped here, and then runner gets stopped out and break even. I take this trade here, and that was a 5-minute trap trade, right? This 5-minute trap trade ends up taking, I get a 1-to-1 risk reward here. And the trap trade in the 5-minute, I mean, this was the big kahuna. This was the trade of the day, right? This trap trade on the 5-minute chart. End up taking a short here, and I skunked it. I could have held it again. I was just very timid, and I just saw the strong downtrend. Just took the 4th entry short, and or an L4 setup, as Al Brooks will call it. Lower high 2nd entry short as well off the 20 MA, and decent signal bar, and came with a retracement even. And even with that, I was too scared, and I just ended up skunking the trade, but it would have worked out very nicely. And that's it. That's my off-stream trade. I took this trap, as you know, and ended up skunking it. Good skunk at the end, right? Because it reversed on me and actually came back up to let me out and then came back down. So this is why I always, if I see my trade reverse on me, I try to come out break even. Market just open, Panis. Kyle Ubers. He's not a paid actor. He's a paying actor. He pays. Appreciate it. I appreciate the good feedback. May get another trap trade here.
10,000 tick trap.
I may be tempted. I don't know why I'm so tempted with these traps. I don't want the outside bar reversal though. Okay, we're in this trade. It's just small risk. I mean, I'm looking for a 1-to-1 risk reward at least here. 1-to-1 risk reward. Looks decent. Looks decent. Okay, looks really good now. Let's get some follow through. It's a 1-to-1. I'm looking for a 1-to-1 right now. Ooh, ooh, what? Oh my, Panis. Woo, let's go, baby. Easy peasy, money. Up 166. Man, if I had a runner, that'd been really nice. But I'm only trading one contract, right? Why, Pandas? Why, Pandas? The reason why is because I'm trading a 50K account. So even one contract is a lot. It's very over leveraged. When I trade one contract, that is very risky. So this is why I'm if I trade 2 contracts, that loss, I mean, it's a $300 loss. When your trading threshold's only 2,500, so I mean, that's more than 10% of your trading threshold if I lost that trade. So at this rate, at least if I lost that trade, it'll be like, I don't know, 5% instead. Still terrible, but I'm keeping in mind that I'm keeping in mind the fact that yes, we have risk here, and you got to consider capital. But man, it'd been beautiful to have a runner here because we will be flying right now on the runner. This trap failed, so I ended up taking this trap, and it was really nice. A 1-to-1. I ended up a 1-to-1 is quite amazing, but I mean, when you see this, you're like, man, I really gypped myself. If I only had a runner, yeah, I mean, that's a tough part. That's a tough part about trading a 50K account. But beautiful trade. Got our bamboo. I mean, like I said, Pandas, we need to make only $100 a day. So we could be done for today. It's our scalp of the day, and we could be done. If you make $100 a day on average with 4 accounts, at the end of the year, you're making 6 figures. You're making 6 figures. So I could be done for now. That's all I need, to be honest, Pandas. We're only about $1,000 away until we can withdraw from this account, which is nice. But the problem is I'm actually making money too quick. I still have to make 10 trading days, and we started this series 2 days ago. So we still have about 7 trading days, or 8 trading days, including this one. Trading range indicator hitting the top of the trading range. If I think this is a really strong bull trend, I can obviously enter long again here. Second entry long, perhaps. Do I like the second entry long? I mean, the trading range indicator is saying possibly you might be hitting the trading range, but man, this looks very bullish. What can I say? Looks very bullish. Second entry long, pandas, right here in our face. Coming off a trading range, so possibly could reverse here. With a good signal bar, this would be very tempting for me personally, I think. So the market made it easy, right? Said, hey, there's no reason to even be tempted here. Look how terrible the signal bar is. And boy, oh boy, man, if you had a runner, I mean, how high would you want your runner to go? It's really hard to say because, I mean, you may get stopped out here. It looks like it's trying to stop you out. It really does. Whew. Second entry long. Okay. Second entry long triggers. Looking pretty decent here, actually. But terrible signal bar underneath the 20 MA. There's no way you can take this second entry long. Alright, the setup is too ugly. I wouldn't be surprised if it does scalp, though. Yep, it scalps out. Even with a terrible signal bar underneath the 20 MA, you still get a good scalp here. It's a perfect scalp. You still technically could be trapped here. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Technically could be trapped here still. Alright, it looks like you're about to have an absolute scalp made. Incredible. So, I mean, that's how strong this uptrend is right now. We don't even fill this gap, right? There's a gap here right now. It's Al Brooks gap. Al Brooks will consider as a gap where you don't actually fill, you don't actually touch this. Kyle Luber's up 938, all done for today. Congratulations. We're not done though today. I mean, this looks good. I mean, the price action is looking good right now. Like, we're getting some good movement here. Second entry long, geez. I mean, how can you take this trade? Really can't, but what can you do? You can only take what the market gives you, and that is not a good second entry long in terms of the setup. OI pattern here. OI here, OI here. Interesting. High or low. So you got break a trend to new high now. But if this is a strong uptrend, this could just be an uptrend that looks like this. It really depends. You don't know until a hindsight bias. You truly don't know. You can try to use price action to give you some clues, but we couldn't reverse here at this point. I don't know. I mean, the weekly chart, the thing that makes me feel like we could be bullish today is the weekly chart. We're right on the 20 EMA, and oftentimes when you test the 20 EMA, you at least bounce off of it somewhat. Okay. Another push up. I'm sitting my pause here. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know here. I don't know what to do here. Huh.
$10,000 tick trap.
Huh. Well, we're breaking now beneath here. Trap trade could trigger. Right, break a trend to new high. It's a decent trap to take. Second entry short does trigger on the 10,000 tick. That's a bar reversal. I don't like those. Interesting. I may take a 10,000 tick swing trade here, pandas. I may if it presents itself here. 10,000 tick chart is showing a trap trade in this area. I may take it. The problem is the risk is quite large. Hopefully I can withstand the risk here. Wow, trap trade fails. Nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. I'm thinking potential big swing here. Potentially. I most likely look for a 1-to-1 just because we're still in the trailing threshold. I like this trigger and reverse on me. I want to reverse here. Right, it's like 3 traps in a row right now. Ah, okay. A, B, C. Feels like entry long. That traps. That traps. That traps. Another trap.
10,000 tick trap.
Trap 10,000 tick chart. I'll take it. Risk is not even that large. You're thinking potential at least a 1-to-1. You need at least a 1-to-1 here to make this worth it. Ooh. Gives me the 2 points immediately. Man. That's not good. Ugh, that doesn't look pretty. That does not look pretty at all. Oh, man. It's going to get me, huh? It gives me my 2 points immediately, but I mean, I'm thinking at least a 1-to-1 with a trap trade. 10,000 tick chart. It looks like it's going to get me, though. It's going to bite me in the tail. Ouch. Failed trap on the 10,000 tick. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. It is what it is. I mean, I could have scalped out 2 points, but I was thinking 1-to-1. If we're going to look for like a trap trade on 10,000 tick chart, at least a 1-to-1, in my opinion. But this does not look pretty. I mean, this does not look pretty at all. You do not want that to happen right when you enter a trade. How does 2,000 tick look? Wow. Just... Okay. It is what it is. I mean, it's one contract. What can you do? It's about 4 points of risk, 4.5 points of risk. A little more than I typically would take. But 10,000 tick chart, I see the setup. I think it's very good. Okay. I could skunk it for a small loss here. Or I can hold it. Oh, come out break even. People came out break even there. I don't like how this looks. I don't like how this looks at all. Very disappointed in that first bar. I skunked it. I lost 1 point on that trade. 50 bucks. I did not like that reaction. I did not like this reaction. I didn't like how it comes all the way back down. Too scary for me. And I feel like it's a little bit choppy now. So I'm gonna let it go. Pandas. I'm gonna take the $50 hit and prevent myself from losing potentially 200 bucks. And I might have gained like a couple, 100, but I don't like how this reacted. What can I say? I like it clean. I like it was a strong bull bar ending on its high. Like then I would know, okay, I'm keeping this. But man, this is like a complete doji bar, and I come out at basically I lose 1 point. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It came all the way back down. It basically allowed me to come out break even. So, oh man. I'm not mad. Are you mad? I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Are you mad? Obviously, I'm not mad. What makes you think I'm like at all frustrated? Okay. I want this to reverse now. I want this to reverse because I don't want to have FOMO here. Oh, pandas. Oh, I should have just held. I'm melting. At least we're still made $100 a day, huh? I mean, at least we're still, at least we're still making at least $100 today. Full tilt there, full tilt. At least we're making $100 today. At least. Jeez. I mean, at the end, we are creatures of emotions. The 1-to-1. Ah. Why did it have to react like that, pandas? Why did it have to like reverse so hard? Oh man, you know what? What makes this even worse? I lost the trailing threshold of this entire move from here to here. So even though I lost $50 in my account, my trailing threshold though, that is annoying. The trailing threshold is from here to here, so I lost 3.25 points, which is like over $150. Just twisting the knife at this point. Oh man, I think it might be always in long. Jeez, I could not handle the heat of the 10,000 tick chart. Wow, I mean, it literally almost stops you out. 10,000 tick comes all the way down, almost stops you out. So I'm just like, let me get out of here. This is too scary. It hits the 1-to-1. This is a two-legged pullback. This is a trade off the two-legged pullback. It's a trap trade. A, B, C. Fails like entry short. Two-legged pullback, but we're taking the trap. Pandas. This looks so bullish. Oh my god. Pandas. Pandas! And that's what happens if you're not ready to take the full stop. That's what happens, pandas. If you're not ready to take the full risk, you do stupid stuff. That was my problem from the beginning. I wasn't willing to lose 4.5 points. Therefore, I should not have entered the trade from the beginning. Therefore, I would not have lost $150 worth of trailing threshold. Pandas! It's a good trade, though, that trap trade. What can I say? I mean, traps, at least a 1-to-1. That's what you're looking for on those higher time frames. At least. Man, the risk wasn't even that big. Wasn't even that bad. All right, pandas. Next time, only enter trades you're 100% willing to lose. We're still up 112 though, pandas. So it's not the worst. Okay. It's not the worst. All right. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. We're only down 150 trailing threshold. We're good. We're all good, pandas. It's not even 10%. Second entry long here. Could be a spike in channel type thing here, but overshoot leading to an undershoot. I don't think I can go long here because of this potential overshoot. Might lead to an undershoot. 112 is life-changing money. It actually is true. If you can make $112 every single day on average, you can make life-changing money with 4 accounts. Just imagine, pandas. You get 4 accounts, you multiply that by 250, which is the amount of trading days there in a year. This is exactly why I'm trading with 4 accounts right now, to show the world that it can be done. And if you multiply that by the
10,000
average you make
tick
per
trap.
day, that means by the end of the year, you make over 6 figures. Not over 6, you will make 6 figures. I can't take this trade, even though it's a beautiful looking signal bar. It's actually a very nice looking setup here in an uptrend, but the problem is we have this overshoot. This overshoot can lead to an undershoot, so I'm sitting on my pause here and letting this ride out. And if it does work, it works, but I mean, come on, look at this, Would you be happy right now if you were long? I wouldn't. I'd be quite disappointed. And that's why, pandas, you don't go long there. Jeez. You're welcome, pandas. You're welcome. Now we can push up again. We're kind of getting a breather here. We got the overshoot leading to the undershoot. So now we can come back up here. Lou the right asks, is there another monthly fee per each account after you pass the evaluation? You can do a lifetime fee. So one-time payment and you have the account forever. Wow, pandas, you're welcome. I mean, who could call it like that? I mean, look at the setup. It's beautiful. A, B, C. Such patience. Much money. Such patience shown. Oh my god. How tempting is that to go long? And your boy skipped it. Jeez, how tempting is that? The risk is small. Yep, there's a lifetime fee for the funded account. Hugh says, I have a PA that is $1 over the withdrawal limit. So I put in a withdrawal request and I swear Apex is taking their sweet time approving it. I don't want to trade that account until they approve. Yep, don't do it. Do you have 10 trading days? If, as long as you have 10 trading days, you're $1 over, there's no reason they should deny it. Seymour Sibley, thanks for becoming a panda. Appreciate your support. I always consider it like, you guys purchasing me a daily cup of coffee, a monthly cup of coffee, $4.99, and me and Mrs. Panda surely appreciate it. So, thank you so much. Going completely sideways now. Okay, now we're pushing down. Market may want to try to fill this gap. Let's see if we get it. Okay, or not. Just bounces right off of it.
5-minute trap.
Sorry about that, pandas. We're just got into this really nasty trading range here. Stuck in this trading range. Sorry about that. Let me go over some of the chats here. Kyler says, I'm wanting to take a vacation to Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, just the Northeast. Anyone have any recommendations? I mean, those are all amazing. Yeah, I just went there with Mrs. Panda a year ago, and it is amazing. I think there's this one place called like Raven's Nest. You gotta check it out. Also, Acadia, also amazing. It's a national park. Just yeah, I mean, walking around, it's just like super crisp air, super clean, very nice, very wealthy, affluent places. All right, pandas. I mean, we're just stuck in this trading range. I'm not comfortable trading this trading range at all. I like to see a move outside of it. Plus, the trading range is pretty tight. Got a trap trade here, but still way too choppy. It's about 50-50 right now. Possible second entry short here. Sorry, as the Sunday count as a trading, it counts as a Monday's trading day. Pandas, today is the last day for resets. 50% off resets. And honestly, pandas, what can I say? I mean, if you know anything about Apex, they're probably eyeing that Labor Day. What can I say? What can I say? I'm here with you guys. I'm here with you. Labor Day. Just keep an eye out on it. And also, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification icon because I will.
5-minute trap.
I will. I have a very special relationship with Apex. So in a sense, sometimes, right? If you want to know when there's going to be a promo, please subscribe, hit that bell notification. You will find out here. I tell you guys as soon as I possibly can. So if there is going to be a Labor Day sale, please, and if you want to know about it, subscribe and hit that bell notification icon. You know your boy always lets you guys know. Second entry short on the 5-minute chart may trigger, but it's like it's basically making a triangle, right? You got not like a this is an outside up pattern, but OI pattern, basically OOI pattern, OII pattern, breaking to the downside here. A, B, C, two-legged pullback, but it's just so choppy. What can I say? Could be a decent push down here, actually. Probably gonna try to fill this gap. All right, gap filling here. Whoa, missed filling the gap by about 2 ticks here. But this move down makes you feel like it has more room to go down. We're like way beneath the 20 MA. Interesting. Panda, do you ever reset an eval count? I have. On the 300k accounts, it's worth it, right? It's actually cheaper to do a 50% reset than even a 90% off. Big push down now. Okay. I mean, I guess 10,000 tick chart, trading range. Right, this is a reason why it was hard for me to stay in long here, because I thought it would bounce off the top of the trading range, which eventually did fail breakdown or break out to a reversal back to the bottom. OI pattern also on the 10,000 tick, 5-minute chart, OII pattern. Second entry short. What can I say? Hugh says the last frontier of Apex sales is 90% off and 90% off recurring. Those are, wow, that's amazing if that happens. But to be honest, my accounts don't really last longer than well, actually at that point you would just stock up as many as you can. And who cares if you blow them, because every month you'll get a brand new set of 90% off evals. Jeez. Huge bounce up here. 10,000 tick chart, bottom of the trading range, back to the top of the trading range. 5-minute chart. This second entry short about to fail here. I mean, I could not have predicted like the time. I could not have timed that reversal. That is very difficult in my opinion. Very difficult to time. If anything, we're just back into the trading range. Okay. Sitting my pause here. I want a good set. Maybe a second entry long. Give me a second entry long. I'll consider it. Something like this. Yeah. Second entry long? Maybe? Possibly? We don't even get our second entry long. Instead, we just get this higher low setup. 10,000 tick chart trading range. Hits the top, the bottom, back to the top. Actually misses it by 1 tick. It might be a clue that we might break to the upside here eventually. Missing that by 1 tick even. I still feel like I need to wait for the second entry long here, even if we get a trap trade. Zahari says, how do I know when I get funded? You'll get an email. Yep. You get an email. You have to pay the fee, PA fee. You can choose either a monthly fee or the lifetime fee. And once you choose one, you cannot change it. You're stuck there. And after that, you can sign the contract or agreement. And then you should be ready to go. Something's weird here. 2 push. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. This is a trap trade, but I'm sitting on my pause. You can cancel, yeah. What I mean by if you choose a lifetime or the monthly, whatever one you choose, that's what you have to be. That's what you have to stick with. You can of course cancel it. I would say if it's your first time, do the monthly, because you have about a 99.999% chance you will bust your next PA account. I could be wrong. Actually, this is your second one, so you might have a chance keeping up for a longer period of time. If you think you can keep the account, like if you have the 50K account, pandas, let's do some simple maths. All right, how do you choose if you want to do the monthly or if you want to do the lifetime payments, the one-time lifetime payment for your PA accounts? How do you choose? Well, the question is, how good are you? So if you can answer that question, you can answer. Then you can answer the other question. So with the 50K account, right, it's an $85 monthly fee for a flat fee for all accounts. So with the 50K account, if you can keep it alive for longer than 2 months, it is cheaper if you purchase the lifetime fee, because it's $140, but the monthly fee is $85. So within 2 months, you can already save money. Now, if you can't keep your account live long enough for not even 2 months, then just do the monthly. Just do the monthly. But if you have the higher accounts, the one-time payment fee is much higher. So you have to consider, right? Just divide it, right? Can you divide how many months you think you can keep a PA alive? Divide that by 85, and then see if it's worth it for you. Here the trap does trigger. I wanted to skip it because I wanted the second entry long. A, B, C. Happy I skipped it because we might actually get my setup here. Okay, if you took that trap trade, you got stopped out. I mean, it's too far away from 20 MA. Terrible signal bar. Nothing about it was really good. Now you got a second entry long here, which is what I'm very interested in. Signal bar is not the best. Tapping off that 20 EMA. I wish there's a better signal bar than this. Ooh, signal bar is ugly. Very ugly. Ooh, that's an ugly looking signal bar. Yikes. With a bad signal bar, but you feel like you have, you want to go long, you can wait for the entry bar. Or wait for another signal bar. Maybe this signal bar is better. Who knows? Okay, let's see if we get a decent signal bar here. Looks like it's pushing down pretty strong. Currently, it's a very ugly signal bar. Nothing good about it. And do I really think we're gonna go long anymore? I don't know. It's hard to say now. It's very confusing, actually. Right, you got a strong move up, but then look at this move back down. This is not typical. The signal bar is quite ugly. Again, gotta skip it, unfortunately, no matter what. You can't take that trade. Even if the reverse is very strong here. Luffy asks, is there a Discord? Yes, but it's not free, so if you're willing to pay a little bit of money, and the Super Panda membership, you can get access to Discord, or you can purchase the deluxe indicator, which you'll get lifetime access to the Discord. Discord, we continue trading. I'm there, and if I see a setup, I'll post it up there. Other people post up their setups, and yeah. EMS, so I trade a mesh between Mac. Yeah, kinda. I guess you can say that. I use Albrooks really for the price action, Mac for the setup. But I'm starting to use some Albrooks setups. I mean, at the end, the two-legged pullback is also an Albrooks setup, so at the end, you could just say I'm doing Albrooks. Ultimately. Fails like entry long, underneath the 20 MA, too far away from 20 MA. And it's a bit confusing. I do not know if this is really going to push down. Luffy asks, you gotta chill out with the caps lock. So, Panda, I just bought a 50k eval. I want to know how many contracts to trade with. The conservative answer, 4 micros. That's the conservative answer. 4 micros. If you want to be aggressive, 1 single Emini. That's aggressive, very aggressive trading, which is what I'm doing here. Right? Actually, I'm being very aggressive. Even though I'm only trading 1 contract, it's very aggressive for the 50k account. What to do? I mean, it's choppy. What can I say? You gotta be real with yourself. This is quite choppy. Will Arden says, I'm on 100k static trading 2 minis. Maybe I should downsize. What's the trailing threshold of the, or sorry, what's the static threshold of the 100K? It's like 2,000 or something like that. $675? Oh my god. You lose one trade and you basically hit your trailing threshold. You hit your threshold with two contracts. If you trade two contracts, I mean, obviously, if you can get a nice buffer in the beginning, then that's probably the best way to trade. Like that's how I would probably trade. I'll just try to create a big of a buffer as I can right in the beginning. Even if it turns to a PA account, I probably will do the same thing. I'll try to create a big buffer early on. It's tough. I mean, you're gonna make mistakes. Unless you're perfect, like Patrick Weiland. Unless you're a perfect trader like Patrick or Mac or even Michael Chin. If you're a perfect trader like one of these guys, then you know you should just do max contracts every time. Well, alright, about 1,000. Okay, not bad. Still pretty tough. Still pretty tough, especially if you're trading two contracts. Still, you need at least $10,000 of buffer with two contracts. I will say at least. Just about $9,000 more to go, and you got it. I'm not even being sarcastic when I say you need $10,000 for two contracts to have enough margin. That's not being sarcastic. That's actually being conservative. The super conservative, like the really conservative rule of thumb, you know, golden standard is never to risk more than 2% on any trade, right? No more than 2% of your account balance on any trade. So that means that if you typically risk $200, that's about 4 points on the Emini with one contract, then 2%, $200 is 2% of what number? $10,000. So the rule of thumb is actually for every one E-mini, if you're willing to risk about 4 points, which is $200, you should have about $10,000 of margin. $10,000. So that means if you want to be even a little, if you want to be less conservative, I would say $5,000 per one E-mini. So you're risking about 4% on any trade, willing to risk 4%. So if you had two contracts, then what I'm saying is, you know, I'm even being a little bit aggressive when you say trade two contracts with $10,000. Rule of thumb says you should have 20,000. Will RN, should I be trading like 5 micros? Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, honestly, like if you can trade a big enough buffer, like if you can get enough winners in a row, then you can have enough buffer, and it just depends on your style. If you're more aggressive and you want more buffer early on, like for me, it's hard for me to trade one E-mini with this 50K account. And so, in a sense, it's like I like to trade aggressively. I like to trade aggressively in the beginning, so I can try to see if these accounts are worth really trying to trade one E-mini. Otherwise, you're like short stacked. You're trading. You're really handicapping yourself, and you're making it very difficult for you to trade. And that kind of messes up your entire psyche while you trade. Coop asks, where do you enter the code for resets? There's no code. It's just already 50% off. Gulak says, hello Pan, are you still trading two leggies? Yep, two leggies, trap trades, some Albrook setups now, right? Always in long trades. Yeah, I'm still looking for a new low here. It depends. Depends how you want to see this. I don't know. Maybe some people see this as a new low, break a trend new low. It's quite wild. To be more conservative, you're really thinking, you know, this is your first break of trend, looking for a new low still. This is confusing, right? This is when trading range happen, when you're looking for a new high and a new low at the same time, right? Because you want a new high from here, but also a new low. I mean, depends also how you draw these, right? If you do this, then of course, then this is your new high created. Jeez. Will R, it says, got 1,500K static because of 90% off. Amazing. I mean, I hope you do well. I hope you get that buffer and then you can start trading comfortably. Ooh, okay. Making that new high. It looks like the 20 or the 5-minute chart is just going sideways until it touches the 20 MA. You got a 99.9999% chance you will touch a 20 MA sometime today on the 5-minute chart. And so it can be soon. Who knows? Blue the Right says, I need to take the Brooks course. If you take the Brooks course, I do have an affiliate link in the description. You know, just know I do make a little money. I make about $5 if you sign up with my link. So, I mean, that $5. I mean, it's life changing. What can I say? Comes all the way up to the 10,000 top of the trading range without touching the bottom of the trading range. Amazing. 5-minute chart. Got multiple traps here. Also incredible. New high created. Very close to touching the 20 MA on the 5-minute chart. Very close. 10,000 tick chart touching the top of the trading range once again. Just sitting here. It's a trap trade, and it's not a good setup, but it might work out. It's not a good setup though, regardless of this working out or not. This will be a false positive if it does work out. I understand it's a trap trade. I understand it's going up, but you cannot take this trade. It's a terrible setup. You gotta at least hit some sort of support. And it may work out every once in a while, but trust me, it's not a reliable setup. If you're very aggressive and very, very desperate, then maybe you can take it. I am neither of those. I'm just a panda. I think you gotta scalp that like button. No setup here. Might just grind up. About to touch a 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart, 20 EMA. Curious to see how it reacts off of it. 10,000 tick chart, also top of a trading range, maybe double top here. When you look at the smaller time frames, this is not conducive to a very, very strong trend. When you see price action look like this, it can grind up for a very long time, but I don't think this indicates strong bullish behavior. Touches the 20 EMA perfectly here. 5-minute chart touches the 20 EMA. I got nothing. Just watching. I mean, I got no setup here. It's just waiting. Maybe it fails second entry long. be an amazing setup in this area, but other than that, I mean, got a lot more to go, right? A, B, C, A. That's your setup. Fail second entry long. I'm not sure if you're gonna get it though.
10,000 tick trap.
Second entry short about a trigger on the 5-minute chart. Trap may trigger on the 10,000 tick chart again. 5-minute chart, second entry short may trigger. 10,000 tick chart, trap may trigger here. Interesting. Weekly chart, remember we're on the 20 EMA on the weekly. Daily chart, way overextended here. Okay. Interesting. The only step I would take is a failed trap on a 10,000 tick to go short, actually. Right, this 10,000 tick chart, if this fails, if it traps and fails, reverses, I actually will go short there. 2,000 tick chart, I will go long here if we get a fail second entry short. That's my only setups right now. Sorry, I won't go long. I'll go short with fail second entry long. So both setups I'm looking to go short. And I'm gonna let it play out. See what happens here. Market's moving very slow. What can I say? Now, if we had two bull bars above the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart, that'd be a different story. Let's say like this really closed above here, and then we got another close above here. I'm going in long, right? I'm always in long at that point. But it's not like that. We got stopped at the 20 EMA. Ooh, okay, trap trade may trigger on a 10,000 tick chart. We probably not get our setup. Yep, setup gone. So we don't get our fail second entry long. We get a trap trade triggering on the 10,000 tick. Outside bar reversal. 5-minute chart may be going above the 20 EMA now. 5-minute chart may close above the 20 EMA. I do not know.
$10,000 tick trap.
Interesting. 10,000 tick trap might actually be a failure. I get the outside bar reversal, OI pattern. Sorry, IO pattern, inside outside bar. Very confusing. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Still waiting for a setup here. Hey, maybe. I might be interested in this. Main reason why, because it's a failed trap, like I mentioned. If it's a failed trap on the 10,000 tick, then I'll be willing to take it. The risk is quite big. Second entry short on the 5-minute chart as well. I'll just take it with this much risk. It's kind of random, but it's about 2-to-1 risk reward. Yeah, it's a 2-to-1. 4 points risk here. Second entry short also on the 5-minute chart is kind of why I'm deciding to take this. 5-minute chart, second entry short. It's a terrible signal bar, but it's all good. I don't like it. Oh, Pandas, why? Why every time I get out of the trade, it blasts off? All right, I'm tilted. I can't trade this. I can't do this anymore, Pandas. All right, hey, that's the end of the story. That's the end of the week. Hope everyone has an amazing week. Hope everyone's trading well. Pandas! So frustrating. Could have scalped that right there. It is what it is. I think that shows my mental capacity right now is just not there. I cannot trade right now. I cannot hold these stop losses correctly. I cannot hold these trades correctly, and it's showing through my performance, Pandas. And with that, with that being said, Pandas, I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go. I'm up 120. I take it, but still, I mean, my performance at a certain point just start deteriorating just because that's how far my mental capital can go today. And you gotta realize that. I gotta realize that. So it is what it is, Pandas. I can't handle this anymore. So Pandas, hope everyone's amazing weekend. Seriously, hope everyone has an amazing weekend. I hope everyone can restore their mental capital. I know I'm going to need to, and hope everyone enjoys it. Refresh, renew, recreate, rejuvenate, refocus, reincarnate, whatever you got to do. Read whatever you need to do to get back. So next week we're gonna do even better. I mean, 3 trading days worth. I'm up 1490. I'll take it, Pandas. 3 trading days.
10,000 tick trap.
Within 3 trading days, making 1490 is not bad. It's $500 on average per day. I'll take it. Not 500. Sorry. 500 times 4 a day. $2,000 on average per day. And that is why we're making life-changing money. Because you multiply that across 4 accounts. I'll see you guys bright and early Monday. Monday. Be ready to trade Monday. I'll see you guys at 9 o'clock pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream. Have an amazing weekend, everybody. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.
Five-minute trap.